Hello, my wonderful students. Welcome back to my channel. So, today we are going to see periodic test 1, class 8 English, and the total marks is 40. Session A is reading 10 marks. Read the passage carefully and answer the question that follows. There are various beliefs prevalent in the society as to what should be eaten and what should not be eaten to keep healthy. 1. If one has high blood pressure, one is told to cut down or stop consuming sodium. A new study from Boston University reveals that low sodium does not actually cause low blood pressure. A little salt is part of a healthy food plan. The study has shown that the people with the lowest intake of sodium also along with the ones who have the highest intake of sodium have a greater risk of heart disease than the people consume sodium at the adequate level to the taste. There is a theory that drinking milk post infant is unnatural. It is true that humans are the only species to drink milk as adults. Research shows that we have genetically evolved to adapt it to. Milk products actually play an important role in keeping us healthy. Dairy products are rich in whey protein, leucine acid, calcium. Fat is generally is not a bad thing. The scientific community is still debating the benefits of saturated fat. The other type of fat taken in the moderation are good for us. Plant-based fats such as monosaturated fats found in the foods like almonds, avocado and omega-3 fatty acid found in fish offer many healthy benefits. These fats may reduce inflammation and provide the quality of blood. It may seem that diet products such as light salad dressing are healthier choice to be eat, but often they are really not. Healthy food like this is used to be popular, but many of these products remove the fats and replace with added sugar. Large amount of added sugar in the diet may even more damaging to health than excessive dietary fat. A major study from CDC showed that people who consume a lot of sugar were more than twice likely to die from heart disease. If you opt for a higher food, check the ingredients on the food label to make sure that the fats have not been replaced with added sugar. We must study the reports of various research before adopting any new mode of eating or food habits. Otherwise, the result of the food plan may be opposite of what you expected. So this passage is basically about the consuming the sugar products and the consuming of sodium, which is salt in our diet. Okay, so based on this, they have asked question. The reason why we should consume dairy product is why should we consume dairy product? They are rich in protein and calcium. They are tasty and tempting. They are good for heart. They are not very expensive. So dairy product we learned here. So the milk product naturally play an important role keeping in healthy. Dairy products are rich in whey protein. So dairy product are rich in protein and calcium. Okay. Next, which type of people have a great risk of heart attack? People with no intake of salt, people with lowest intake of salt, people with moderate intake of salt, people with highest intake of salt, people who have multiple complication. So the answer here, they have given high risk of heart attack here. So the major study CDT shows that who consume a lot of sugar were more than twice likely to die in heart attack. Okay. So here in salt also they have given. So here see, the study has shown that people with low intake of sodium along with one who have taken highest intake of sodium have a risk of heart attack. So highest intake of sodium. So the people with highest intake of salt and people who have multiple complication also will have heart attack. So answer is 4 and 5. Next, give reason to support the following statement. Plant based fats are good for humans. So, why plant based products are good? So, you have to write it is a natural products. Give a reason to support. So, plant based foods are chemical free, you can write, or natural foods, anything you can write. Chemical free. Okay, next. Pick out the word from the paragraph which means the same as most. So pick out the word from the paragraph 1 which means same as most common. Same as most common. The various belief eaten should not be kept healthy. One, blood pressure is cut down to stop consuming sodium. A new study from Boston relieves the sodium not actually caused by a low pressure where it is same as often. Pick out a word from para 1 which means the same as most common. So the common here is the blood pressure. So the one has the high blood pressure and cut down stop sugar and consuming sodium. So the common here is the disease, or you can even write blood pressure. Next, dash is more damaging to our health than excessive dairy fat. So dash is causing more damage to our health than excessive dairy fat. So here we have an answer. It may seem that diet products such as light salad are healthier choice, but they are not really. The healthy food used to be popular, but these products remove the fat and replace with added sugar. So sugar is more damaging to our health. Monosaccharide fats are found in food likes. So here we have given about monosaccharide fats. So plant-based fats such as monosaturated fat foods found in like almonds, avocado, omega-3 fatty acid found in fish also. So almonds and oils and avocado. 3 avocado we have. Milk products we do not have. So here almonds and avocado. So 3 and 4. Okay. The phrase added sugar in the last para refers to sugar added during the para 5 last para. So the major study from CDC showed that people who consumed lot of sugar were more risky to from heart disease opting. So this is food consumed with food items. So processing the food, eating food, production of sucrose. So when you consume lot of sugar, there's a process of sucrose. So next, what conclusion can you derived from the study of Boston about the consumption of sodium? So if you take lot of sodium, you will have a heart attack. So you can write risk of heart attack. Risk of heart attack. Next, the passage focus on the importance of diet or healthy food. Diet, or you can write healthy food habits. Healthy food habits. Next, the term eating something in moderation means to avoid eating something excessive. Is that true or false? The term eating something. So, eating something in moderation means to avoid eating something excessive. That is true. Yes. So, if we eat anything, for example, if you are eating any sugar item, that should be less in quantity. You should not eat in like in kgs. We can taste the item, but that too not daily. Once in a while, we can able to taste some sweets or some sugary items. You can drink milkshake, but that should not be consumed often. It should be always in a moderate level. Okay, next. Session B, writing and grammar. You are Jayantan and Jayanti, the cultural secretary of Chennai Public School. Your school is holiday and culture fiesta to collect fund from Chief Minister Relief Fund to support the flood victims in Nyachang. Draft a notice for your school notice board and invent a necessary details like date, time, venue, list of program and cost of the entry ticket for the program. So here you have to do notice writing, students. We already know what are the important things that we need in a notice writing. So I will show a sample of notice writing also for your reference. So you can make your own notice writing. 1 minute. Students, I'm going to show some samples for notice writing. If you want, you can pause the video and make a note of it. So this is a sample notice writing for DAV Public School. So notice green drive. So this was given on March so and so year. So this is to inform all students that a school is organizing a green drive to create awareness among the students in the general public about the need to conserve our forest wildlife as a part of World Wildlife Day. Celebrating on 3rd March, all students are requested to participate and make difference to the world. So who's giving this notice? They have to write their name and student coordinator. Likewise, in this paper, you have to mention that our school is going to collect Chief Minister Relief Fund to support the flood victims. And who is going to give this notice? Jayant and Jayanti. You have to mention their names as well. Okay, so heading should be there, and where the notice is going to be done, you have to mention those, and date is very important, and the title of the notice is important, and the paragraph should be mentioned what is given there here. Okay, the flood holding cultural fiesta to collect fund for Chief Minister program. Everything should be mentioned in detail. Okay, see another one example. Winter timing and uniform. The students of class 1 to 12 are expected to wear their new winter uniform comprising white shirt and grey skirts pant from 1st November. The school winter timing will be from 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. School timings for Saturdays will be 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. The school buses will play accordingly. So this is a notice about the winter timings and the school uniform. Okay. So trip to a biscuit factory. So students, if you want this, you can Google and you can able to find these kind of notice. So it will be very helpful during your examination. If you want to copy, you can pause the video and you can copy the answers. Okay. And notice, a brief must be contain all necessary information. So it should be there. And this is very important, students. You have to mention why, what, where, when, whom, and whom. So this is very important. All these should be mentioned in your notice. So we'll go to the next one. Story writing. It was a bright day and you were reading a book in the lawn. Suddenly a man threw a bag Suddenly a man threw a bag in your garden and ran away. You called him out with the help, but these lines write the story 120. Okay, so based on this line you have to write 120 words and also suggest a suitable title for the story. So you can create a story. It was like a bright day morning. The sun is very bright and I can able to hear the busy bee buzzing and the flowers are like started blooming. So my mother gave me a very good breakfast, and so after having the breakfast I felt little bored, so thought of reading some story books. So I went to my nearby garden, so and I started reading a book. So in the garden I can able to see like a boy is playing with his father and a little puppy is playing with a ball. So suddenly a man threw a bag in the garden and he ran away. So I was frightened. So inside the bag what is there? So like that you can create and write the answer, students. Okay, it's going to give 5 marks for you. Okay. So next one is grammar part. So these are very important. If you want you can copy the answers. The kids took a shower after they finished the football match. So this is past tense. So we have to write finished, ed. So here there's no space. So I am writing here finished. The kids took a shower after they finished the football match. Next, the dash the concert of A.R. Rahman yesterday. The concert of A.R. Rahman yesterday. I went to the concert. So I went to I went to the concert of A.R. Rahman yesterday. So yesterday is past tense. Okay. So in case if they ask tomorrow, in this place if they give tomorrow, then you have right I will go to the concept. I will go to the concept. Okay, next. So fill in the blanks with the suitable phrase from the brackets. Take off, called off, turn down. So please dash your socks before you enter the library. So before entering the library, what should we do? We should take off our socks. So take off. We should remove our socks. So take off is also known as remove. Next. Please dash the lights when you leave your classroom. So when you leave your classroom, what should we do? We should switch off our lights. So turn off. So turn off. Turn off the lights. Okay. Next. Fill in the blanks with correct noun form of the given verb in the bracket. So we have to fill the noun form. When the zoo was flooded, there was a lot of confusion and many animals escaped in the countryside. So confusion. So confusion and many animals escaped from the country garden. So all these given with 1 mark, students. Each answer 1 mark will be given. Okay. Say whether the statement is active or passive. The ball was caught by the goalkeeper. So this is a active voice or a passive voice. So for this you have to understand what is a active voice. So what is an active voice and what is a passive voice? So we already know. So what is an active voice? Active voice is tell us a person or things does. For example, the subject perform the action on the object. So subject plus verb plus object. Example, Anna painted the house. That's an active voice. The teacher always answers students' question. All posted the video online. So these are active voice. So what a passive voice? Passive voice means tell us what is done or someone or something. Someone or something. So object plus verb plus subject. Example, the house was painted by Anna. The students' questions are answered by the teacher. The video was posted online by all. So this is passive voice. So here the ball was caught by the goalkeeper. So this is a passive voice. So if you want to change this to active voice, you can write goalkeeper catch the ball. So this is a passive voice. Next, read the given extract and answer the question. At last, the starvation and famine made bold, all dripped with wet and all trimmed with cold. Away he set off to a miserable hand to see if to keep him alive he would grant him shelter from rain and mouthful of grain. So this is based on your poetry. So, what made the cricket courageous to approach the art? Lack of food and scarcity. 1 minute, students. So, the appetite of food. According to the line, what season is this? This is a winter season. This measure it's an adjective. Set off means to begin a journey is called a set off. So you can write to leave on a journey. Next, answer the following question. Why do Jim and Hans think that the game or sport are good way of resolving concept? Do you agree? So students, these are your lesson based questions. So you can answer these questions because if I write here, it will take very long time. Your teacher would have written the answers in your notebook. So these are the questions. So very important. So two for each answer. You can copy the questions if you want. I'll be like mute for a few minutes. You can copy it over. I'll take a screenshot of this so that you can able to see till the last answer. I think now it is visible. Yeah. Okay. Now you can copy. So all the very best for your exam, students. Do well, read the question properly and then answer. So Max question paper is already uploaded in the channel. So if you want, you can copy that also. Okay. So I want everyone to do well in your examination. So if you have any questions, you can always send me an email to kv.catherine3107@gmail.com. Okay. So be safe, take care. And I'm going to end this video now. So very soon I'll upload the science question paper also. Okay.